What's Cloud's most iconic asset in Final Fantasy VII? His hair? His Mako dyed eyes? Or his sword? It's a sword, obviously. I mean, it's right there on the home screen. So, we're gonna take away Cloud's iconic Buster Sword and play without it. Except, not only are we playing without Buster, but without any sword in the entire game. Instead, we'll have a bat that will be limited to blocking for most of the game. We can use magic, and we'll have to make do. There's a whole lot of gameplay and only so much time in the video, so to keep ourselves on track throughout the challenge run, we'll take this chapter by chapter. Starting with Chapter 1, the destruction of Mako Reactor 1. And he's got Buster on his back. Did we fail this thing already? I mean, I made sure to take it off, right? I made sure to unequip that. Just wait? Alright, I'll just wait. In the meantime, Jesse and Biggs are gonna take out the guards. The group moves into the Mako reactor while Wedge does a little parkour.
Get down here,
and we will make our stylish entrance with the nailbat. Kinda weird how that didn't show up before, right guys? Right?
Halt!
Just me?
Who goes there?
Alright, whatever.
You're up.
Coming in hot, we light up a few guards. And you might start to see a pattern here. Watch Jesse phase through lasers, but fail while trying it ourselves.
Easy, right?
Take out a hunk of junk.
We can take this hunk of junk.
And don't die.
If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
And find yourself in the middle of a battle with a scorpion because you forgot to record the first half. Let me just sum it up for you guys. We hit him with thunder like twice and then he moved through the phases. But it's time for us to start taking orders from Cloud now.
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris.
Take cover. Check.
Strike now.
Strike now. One sec. Thunder. Scorpion. Check. Now all that's left to do is bask in the glory of the defeated Scorpion Sentinel. Except, I can't help but feel like we're forgetting something?
Shit, the bomb!
And since the rest of this chapter is running away, skip to, I don't know, buying flowers? In Chapter 2, Fateful Encounters. And make sure to take any advice given to you by a flower peddler with a grain of salt.
Relax. No one's going to attack you. I promise.
Drop your weapon!
Because she might just abandon you.
Nice meeting you.
And leave you to face all these security officers by yourself.
Sword on the ground!
Hit them with that hot fire. And wait for the especially timid ones to gain some courage. He's so scared. He's so confused. He doesn't know what's going on. Come on, one more shot. Or a kick. I'll take a kick. Once you've successfully evaded the cops, find yourself back in the thriving subplate slums of Sector 7 for Chapter 3, Home Sweet Slum. That last chapter was pretty quick. Make sure you scare the out of Barrett's daughter.
Hey! What the hell you think you're doing scaring my daughter like that?
Then pick up some chores around town. Send the first were-rat to space. Jesus, that one flew. And find out Johnny's been talking smack behind your back. Tail him to the nearest scrapyard. And remember the golden rule. Snitches get stitches.
Snitches get stitches.
And make sure to give Johnny his due recompense. Recompense? Whatever. You don't want to see what happens to Johnny here. So, back to the bar for...
something hard and bitter.
Play darts immediately after drinking. And get the high score. Attend a post-terrorist activities survival party. And leave early because you're only in it for the money. And you have your next meeting to get to, aka thugs to set on fire. Later that night, move on to Chapter 4, Mad Dash, and beat up an old rival. Don't forget to spin to win. On a side note, check out the subreddit r/contagiousLaughter. Before assaulting a military compound with your 3 closest friends. Or the 3 closest things you have to friends. Find out who let the dogs out. Why did I keep that in there? And prepare yourself for the most thrilling, jaw-dropping, hash-slinging, breathtaking fight in the game. Did he just hurt himself on me? How about fire? Except that didn't actually get him down very far.
Open up the throttle. Can I keep you company?
Need a light.
Wonderful gift you've given to me.
Time.
Well done.
Whew! Glad that's done. Now we can spend some quality time with Wedge.
Life's a stage and love's the play.
And go to sleep before waking up to this disaster. Destroy the meta enemies with a few flaming hot balls of fire. Get it? Meta enemies? Because they're only there to keep the story on track to the original Final Fantasy VII? No? Oh well. You'll be able to board a train to Chapter 5, Dogged Pursuit, but not without your fake ID being flagged as a critical threat. Once you tuck and roll off the underground tube, play chicken with a train. Pretty sure a train comes this way. Realize it doesn't quite work out how you expected, and I want to see what happens if I'm on this side of the tracks when it does. It just goes onto the other side of the tracks. Never wanted to get hit by a train so bad and not have it happen. After getting your dreams crushed, fireball some more baddies, hit a wall instead. Nice. And have a moment with Barrett.
Never mind.
It's a good plan. Then end his whole career.
Biggs made the plan, right?
I provided some input.
But not too much.
Anyways, I think it's time for a coffee break. Or not. Oh my god. The tables.
Well, well, well. How the turntables...
And take the joke too far. Before fighting a giant crab. Alright, the Crab Warden is weak to Thunder, so let's switch to Barrett to cast that. I don't know why I keep switching back to Cloud, he's kinda useless without ATB. Back to Tifa, cause she has the best melee DPS in the game. And that'll take us into the second phase. He's gonna bring out his little robot buddies, but they don't matter because Tifa is just going to Star Shower, taking him into phase 3. I'll give Barrett a little more love and Overcharge to finish him off. Now that was the first fight that actually took a little time in this run. And also the last fight of this video.
Would you look at that? It's the end of the ride.
That's all I got for this one. So far, the run has been pretty easy, so I'll continue to fill the edits with memes until it becomes a bit more challenging. I'll have the rest of the chapters uploaded in the coming weeks, but if you'd rather not wait that long, then come hang out over at Twitch to pass the time. I take challenges directly from my viewers, resulting in content like this. So, if you have something in mind, all you have to do is stop by and type it in chat. Now, am I forgetting anything? Oh yeah, like and subscribe.